fuck off. Deal with your fuck. Shut your mouth.
You might have seen this already. This is Peter Alt. He is the fire chief of the North Babylon Fire Department in New York, and he is cursing at and berating a 10-year-old girl. We are not born with a sense of emotional regulation. It has to be instilled in you by parents who are being deliberate about it. Judging by the fact that it is inferred that EMS responds to this child regularly because of behavioral issues, it is clear that this sense of emotional regulation has not been instilled in this child, and she does not know better. She is not capable of emotional regulation, but this fire chief is supposed to be. This 10-year-old girl is a victim of her environment, and she is probably surrounded by people who are emotionally dysregulated. In fact, what's ironic is that if you want to produce an adult who is emotionally dysregulated, then surround them as a child with people just like this fire chief. The other thing that I want to mention is that someone who behaves like this has always been behaving like this, and they've gotten away with it. None of the other responders on this scene are shocked by this. They become accustomed to it. And we've become tolerant of this as a profession. We've become extremely tolerant to this toxic type of behavior. Now, I don't want to gaslight people in the field, because I think the large crosscut of field providers are offended by this behavior, but our leaders are tolerant of this until it becomes a PR problem. But our leaders are tolerant of this, and so we feel powerless to do anything about it, particularly when our leaders are engaging in this type of behavior. We are surrounded by people who are this emotionally dysregulated and who behave like this every day. And our leaders are just praying to God that that behavior doesn't make its way in front of a camera. And when it does, they're like, this doesn't represent our values. But it does. It does represent your values, because you don't do anything about it until it embarrasses you. And what's the solution? I don't know, because every single problem in EMS now is related to every other problem. There's no single surgical solution to any one problem. So we're faced with two options. Either we in the field demand better of each other, or we just burn the whole thing down.